I don't. Krishan would never be able to do without an event or anything going to that. You bring this no matter where you dang, my internet. Uno momento. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all tell me in the chat? Can y'all hear me? All right, child. This AT&T internet is bootleg as hell for the amount that I pay for this internet. It should not be this raggedy. Okay, it should not be this raggedy. AT&T. I'm sorry, y'all, if it lags a little bit in and out, and it's not really too much I can do with that. If not, I'm going to have to switch to the iPad in the middle of this. Okay. If I have to switch to the iPad, I will. As you know, I'm good for that. I will go to the iPad. Because I got some stuff to say about this, and I'm really just not feeling how Tamar and them have handled this. I'm freezing in and out. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm about to flip devices. Uno momento, por favor. You know, I flip a device in this bitch. I got too much stuff in this house not to flip a device. Okay? So hold up. I just won't have green screen with y'all tonight. It'll just be me not on the green screen, but I got y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favor. This is why I hate living in this raggedy apartment. Because the internet raggedy. Give me a second. Because I'm going to get this out about Tamar and them today. We going to talk about Tamar and them today. Okay? So you got to have more than one device around here. You know, you got to have more than one device. So, okay. Now I'm sorry, y'all, that it's raggedy. But we going to work with what we got. Oh, God bless. See. And I got the film hotline bling tonight. And I can't have no raggedy internet. Okay. So, let me just make sure I'm in the box. Ooh. Shit, don't let me fall over. Not in the box. Woo. All right. So let's get to this mess with Tamar. I ain't going nowhere because that ain't nothing but the devil trying to stop me from dragging Tamar. And I am going to drag her edges for filth tonight. This is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about Tamar. We're going to talk about this mess. But before we get into all that, okay, I'm just going to make sure y'all know, okay, because my brother, Chef Don Don, has wore me out about his birthday. Just wore me out. Wore me out. Wore me out. Okay? Wore out. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all get on down around there tomorrow at 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern. Round there to Chef Don Don's channel so we can celebrate him and wish him a happy birthday. Okay? A happy birthday. We have got to wish him a happy birthday tomorrow. So you make sure whatever little coins y'all got after y'all done paid rent and got all them kids what they needed for Christmas, y'all go around there and donate to to Chef Don Don and everything, and wish him a happy, blessed birthday. Ooh, Lord, every time I see that established since 1993, it make me feel like an old ninja. My God, today, I was born in 86. He born in 93. Jesus. Take the wheel. Y'all make sure y'all go around there and say happy birthday to my brother. Tell him happy birthday, because he done wore me out. He wore me out. Matter of fact, let me get on him for a minute, because I just feel like I just need to roast him for a little minute. He been riding me since before the new year about his birthday. So if y'all don't go over there and say happy birthday to him, I'm personally bringing you some of Show Enough Wanda's, okay, chitlin dressing that she's serving down there around Bessemer and down around off that food truck. So y'all make sure y'all get over there and tell him happy birthday. Okay, another church announcement. Make sure y'all get over there to Hotline Bling chat room. This Friday, we got a new episode tonight. We filmed a little bit later on. So we're going to get into all the mess, all the topics. So we serving y'all fashion, all the trending topics. And we probably going to, I know I'm going to talk about this mess again later on. But y'all make sure y'all go around there and check on that. Okay, School of Love. The casting is officially closed, y'all. So the show is coming soon. Remember, the show is coming soon. It is closed out, all of the casting. And Chef Don Don ain't telling me nothing about who cast it, what they look like, none of that. Okay, so this is straight up blind dating. Okay, for real, at its finest. So make sure while y'all out there cussing me out on my Twitter about Krishan Rock, that y'all make sure y'all follow and watch my web series and watch me work coming in the spring of 2024. Okay, so now that I got that all out the way, and he probably gonna say that, you know, I was being extra about his birthday, but I do love him. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and tell my brother happy birthday, because it is his birthday. It is a King's day, because he the king around there at the kitchen. Okay, now let's get on this mess. Okay, so first of all, I went to sleep last night. Okay, you know, after I was up running around. I don't know. Yesterday I started watching Real Chance of Love, you know, back when they had their show. And then I turned around and Fool La La and Really BTV. Shout out to Really BTV. She sent me the live about the Larry Reed's live last night about Manasseh Jordan and the receipts with Bishop TD Cakes over there. So I was being nosy in the late night watching that. And then eventually about midnight, I went to a little slumber and I had to get my beauty rest. And I woke up and all HE double hockey sticks broke loose. Like TD said, woman, thou art loose. It was loose. Women's was loose running around with their mouth all night. And the one that was loose with their mouth all night was Tamar. Okay? Now, y'all know the video released of the backstage antics of the Krishan situation. Well, we saw the video where Tony saw Krishan backstage. Now, mind you, for you ignorant people that don't understand about prayer, when people are in the middle of a prayer, you don't bust up through the prayer. Okay? Now, Tamar finally has all of this energy. But see, you didn't have none of that energy. You didn't have none of that energy for that Quaker Oats man that was round there eating the cootie cat in the Booty Like Groceries with Tommy Lee about 2 weeks ago. You didn't have that energy before the holidays for him, but now you got all this energy because now everybody is trying to drag the living legend Toni Braxton for her feelings about what was going on, round down to the thing. Now, I'm going to say this. We all know Toni. Now, for us grown folks that know Toni Braxton, I ain't talking about this, that alpha peoples, that generation alpha peoples, and I ain't talking about you Gen Z fools that don't know nothing about no good music. I'm talking to the grown folks that know about Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton has never been involved in any drama or mess this ridiculous ever. And she's embattled and embroiled into this mess because Tamar don't know how to be an adult and stop bringing people around her that ain't got no business being around her. Because there is no reason why Krishan Rock should have ever been in the room with Tamar Braxton, and no reason, definitely, why she shouldn't have been around living legend Toni Braxton. She shouldn't have been up in that room, period. And I don't care about you little Snaggletooth fans of Snaggletooth. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, Snaggletooth ain't got no couth, ain't got no respect. She don't even respect herself anytime she keep carrying herself around there to a ninja house who claim he ain't the father of the baby, but yet you sat your behind on Instagram and was taking a dookie and couldn't even get up from wiping your arse, and then you didn't even have the audacity to wash your hands before you ran downstairs to go and go chase after a ninja who don't want you, who playing between you and Stewie. I have no sympathy for that little child. That girl, just because you can split a baby out your womb don't make you a mother, and it don't make you a woman. Ain't nothing in any way, shape, or form could ever make me feel like that girl has any respect for herself or anybody around her. And I want to implore you black women in 2024, start holding other black women accountable for putting other black women in messed up situations, because the girl shouldn't have been there, no way. And now here comes Tamar with all this energy and acting all ignorant in a TikTok video when James got busted up in his stuff and LeTroy was out here exposing what was going on. You were mute. We thought you was at the Renaissance concert with Beyonce. You was on mute. Wasn't nothing even coming out of your mouth. You said nothing. Now all of a sudden, because now they're dragging Toni. Now because they dragging Toni, because Toni wasn't feeling Snaggletooth being in her area and all up in her face, now it's a problem. See, Tamar, the problem with you is you lack accountability in every sense and shape of the word, because even in the videos, you are still blaming other folks for what's going on. The girl wouldn't have gotten there had it not been for Tamar inviting her. Period. Y'all can miss me with the comments. Well, because I done had a few of y'all that got on my Instagram today. I didn't actually got I got in trouble on Instagram today. Whoop-de-doo. I always getting caught because I called somebody a bitch, and I meant it. Because for you to get on my page and try to threaten me, and then when I call you out your name, you get all upset. Don't come for me, and if I didn't send for you, don't come for me. Because I didn't send for you. I didn't ask for you to come over to my page because you want to defend Snaggletooth. Because ain't no way in shape and form Snaggletooth shouldn't even be able to be walking the streets right now with that baby folded up like a damn burrito. She shouldn't even be able to be walking around the streets. Just know that. And Zeus Network is what's made that trash bag even famous. Which further, I'm going to say this: Zeus Network needs to be shut down. It really do. And black people that sit around and support that trash over on Zeus Network says a lot about you. I don't give a damn who you are. And you can get mad at me because I said what I said. I said it. In no way, shape, or form should that girl even be famous? And Tamar, I'm going to say this. Tony was there with Billy Woodruff. For those that know music, Billy has been in the industry for years. Billy ain't never been associated with no mess. Tony ain't never been associated with no mess. LeTroy got on his Twitter and said, I didn't block the girl from the stage. He actually showed a video of him. I wish I was on my laptop because it would be so much better. I could show y'all all of his tweets and stuff. He says, you know, hey, I was on the back side of the stage. Y'all keep saying that I kept this girl from performing. I didn't keep her from performing. What did I keep her on performing for? She was on, I'm on the back end of the stage. I didn't keep her from performing. She wasn't set to come there to perform anyway. She was set to come for a twerk off. And what really irritates me is that this is all over a twerk off at a Tamar Braxton concert. You shouldn't even be going to Tamar concert for no twerk off. First of all, let me tell you something. Tamar music ain't giving ratchet like that to that level, in my opinion. If I want to go see some ratchet stuff, I'll go with a Glorilla, maybe a little bit of Meg, maybe go over there a little bit of Cardi. What are some of the other rap girls? Because I might even go to see that. What's that? Ski. What's Ski? What's that heifer? That's pregnant and they got the little kids singing her music, and them little babies at 2 and 3 don't need to be Sexy Red. Ain't nothing sexy about that girl, but let me stop because I'm gonna start having people shooting strays, and I ain't even get on them. Yeah, Sexy Red. Thank you, Simply Sexy Red. My whole point of the matter is, Tamar, you now want to come out and say something, but in November, when you had the ability to say something about this, you said nothing. You said nothing. You couldn't even say nothing when Tommy ate you up 2 weeks ago about the Quaker Oats man round there or the Monopoly man. It sure is unsexy red. Dodo red. Yeah, Dodo red. Tamar, at what point? Because you ain't Tamar almost 50. At what point do you start sitting back doing some self-reflecting with you, man? Because you ain't gonna. If I was Tony, I would have called you. I would have called you and cussed you out from the rooter to the tutor, from A to Z, from Z back to A, and would have told you I ain't doing nothing with you. Oh yeah, we live, Keith B. We live. I really don't get being around someone. Here's my thing. I'm the type of person, I pay attention to people's optics and I pay attention to how people move. I don't be around people that do things that everywhere you go, it's always something. I don't be around people that every time you go out in public, you can't drink. You got to be drunk. You can't hold your liquor. You out here showing your behind. You out here fighting. I don't be around people like that. So Tamar, this fixation was still trying to be grown, okay? You damn near 50 and you're still acting high schoolish. I don't really understand that because my brain don't compute that. I'm too grown for that. I'm way too grown to be sitting here with folks that can't handle their liquor and can't handle how they do. That girl been reckless since she been on Zeus, since she been on that show with that boy, and since she been on Baddies. She's been reckless. So I don't know who you thought you was gonna save, but baby, you can't save nobody. You can't even save yourself, Tamar. You run around here with this Quaker Oats man with 6 baby mamas like Future, but he just a Quaker Oats man who done just slept with your op, who done gave fellatio to your op and talked so much trash about you, but you up here kikiing about an engagement. we engaged. You engaged to a man that literally played you out in public. And you didn't even have this much energy for him in public, but you got all this energy for people that got something to say about you now and about Tony. And for you, Gen Z, for you, Gen Alpha, for you who people think that the greatest of all time is for you the ones that think that the greatest of all time rappers and all that stuff is Paprika and all these new people and all these people that can't sing and ain't got a lick of talent, this conversation is not for you. Okay? This conversation is not for you. Because I'm going to tell you, as me being grown, ain't nothing none of you No Child Left Behind slow ones can tell me about real music. And Tony Braxton ain't do nothing wrong. Because see, some of y'all wasn't raised right. I went to church with my granny and my mama. And that's one thing you didn't do. Even if you had to pee during the benediction and they was wrapping up the prayer, you did not get up or disrespect that prayer. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. How you gonna bust through the prayer? First of all, they said you wasn't even supposed to be back there. That's number one. You wasn't even supposed to be back there. That means you were somewhere else. Okay? Busted up through the back. And then you're gonna come through between two sisters holding hands during the prayer and get all in there. And if I was Tony, I'd be like, because when I saw you, I would have known what a demon. I know a demon when I see it. And that girl is full of demons. And she battling her demons with liquor, alcohol, and any other type of substance she can do. And if I was Tony, I'd remember, we saw the other video where Tony was backstage with Tamar and old girl just got up and just started twerking, just shaking booty, just started twerking. All up on Tamar, and Tony was like, whoa, time out. What's going on here? What, hold up. Tony was uncomfortable then. So I know during that prayer, she was uncomfortable. Because you had the devil right there in the room with you. You plan to have a good night and the devil sitting right there with you. And I don't care what y'all say about Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth need help and don't want help. And so y'all to get out here and enable Snaggletooth behavior and make it seem like, oh, Tony, they were just rude to her. No, they were not rude to Tony. Tony was not rude to that wench. That heifer had no business being back there. Period, point blank, the end. She had no reason to be back there. There was no reason for her to be in that room with them. And then to haul off and bust somebody in their face because you mad? I don't wish nobody to self-destruct in no way, shape, or form. I don't. But I wish these young artists would have some couth about yourself and some respect for yourself. And shout out to everybody that's joining me on Twitter. I see a lot of y'all's coming in. Hey, and if y'all saw me twerking on this video, don't tell nobody y'all saw me twerking, okay? Don't tell nobody y'all saw me twerking, okay? But I'm just gonna say this. Cause see, here go Patches. Now Patches, we didn't have these rounds on my IG, Patches. Don't do it, Patches. We didn't have these, we didn't have these moments, Patches. Okay? I'm just gonna say this. I don't wish any self-destruction on anybody. Krishan is young, but at the same time, Krishan know better. Because anytime you sit up here and put God into everything, and what God got to do with y'all's behavior, okay? God ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all behavior. None whatsoever. And if the producers caught me twerking for School of Love to use that in the show, y'all wrong for that. I'm just let y'all know that, okay? Sorry, I had to say that on the side note. But I'm just gonna say, at some point, Krishan is wrong. Y'all have to hold people accountable. It is 2024. Why are we not holding folks accountable? And Tamar, I don't care how many videos you do. Did you make sure you paid for James's teeth to get fixed? Did you make sure you paid for his medical benefits? Because you the one that had that girl around there. You, ma'am. You. Chef Don Don gonna talk about how we get it because y'all be on my socials. Production is watching me, y'all. Just know that, okay? I wish I knew. And side note, for the women that actually, see, I don't know if y'all casted yet, but any of the women that's casted, if y'all want to just tell me who you are, that would be cool too. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna go back. See, here go Patches being messy. Chef better make the cut. See, y'all being messy already, and the show ain't even come out yet. But I'm just gonna say this honestly, like for real. I don't understand it. Krishan is a fool, and she's young, and everybody in her entourage is not gonna hold that girl accountable because Zeus has made her famous by her beating up other black women, and that is okay. And that's the foundation of Zeus. And that is the problem. Some of y'all are so warped and demented. And y'all don't realize that it's detrimental. Because that girl thinks she got to fight and beat on everybody that she see. And Tamar, if you watch baddies, because I know your ghetto ass watch baddies. I know Tamar watch baddies. You knew this girl's behavior, but the fact that you thought you could save her and you can't even save yourself from making bad decisions with the men you choose. Because again, Quaker Oats man just played all up in your face 2 weeks ago, and you was cool with that. You was cool with Quaker Oats man playing in your face, and this is why, again, Tamar, I refuse and will not deal with the foolery when it comes to you. I can't. And at the end of the day, Tamar, you got all this energy now, all because everybody's coming after Tony. But where was this energy for James? That's supposed to be your friend. And you left James out there assed out. You didn't defend that man. You left him out there. You didn't care what happened to that. But now, because it comes down to Tony, because Tony probably called you and cussed you out. Now you want to have all this defense. LeTroy said he didn't sell nothing to no TMZ. And LeTroy said on his Twitter that he has been here before with Tamar and has never sold nothing or told nobody. So LeTroy and Tamar had fell out before. And y'all understand Tamar has a pattern with falling out with people. This is what Tamar does. She falls out with everybody. At what point in time, Tamar, do you have to say that it's you? When you gonna realize it's you? I want to know when you gonna realize it's you. When? But you know what, Casey Johnson, the reason you damn right, she ain't loyal to a soul, and she damn sure ain't loyal to herself. Because if she has some self-esteem about her, she wouldn't be running around there with Swoop Bang, aka Quaker Oats, aka Monopoly Man. She wouldn't be running around with them. I see, and Iyanla told y'all about Tamar. Iyanla told y'all, and see, this is where I miss Tracy. This is where I miss Tracy Braxton, because I know Tracy would have flew down there, and Tracy probably would have whooped Tamar ass, and probably would have given 2 piece in the biscuit, old school ass whooping to Krishan. That's why I miss Tracy, because Tracy didn't allow Tamar to play in her face. Tony done already told y'all she wouldn't fool with y'all if y'all wasn't family. She done told y'all on that Braxton family values. She done told y'all she wouldn't even fool with none of y'all if y'all wasn't family. And again, I am so tired of Tamar acting like you the victim. Man, you are not a victim. You are a volunteer for the situation. Same thing with Krishan. Y'all both volunteers for the situation. I can't put it all on Krishan because can't nobody tame that beast. But I do gotta put it on Tamar because, man, you are the one that invited that fool round there to your place. You invited that fool. James would have never got hurt had it not been for you. Tamar, you are narcissistic. You are the agent of chaos. You love drama and you love mess. And the minute the shit catches up with you, then you want to throw your hands up as if to say you ain't have nothing to do with it. You lack accountability for someone so grown. And I'm going to tell you, you ain't had a decent man since Vince, and that career, that quote unquote music career you got is in the shitter because Vince helped create you. And without Vince, it ain't working nothing around there. And then I'm going to also say this, if it wasn't for LeTroy, you wouldn't even be on this little tour that you on, which they say ain't really sold out like that. And see, the bad part about you, Tamar, is that you could be where Tamar is. You could be where Tony is, if not better than Tony. Tony has even said that. But you are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. You, man, can't nobody even do what you doing right now. You are your worst enemy, man. You are truly your worst enemy. Truly. So if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. And all the little Snaggletooth fans, they just played Tamar. Tony acting like she's better. You damn right. Tony is better than that. You damn right. Tamar should be better than that too. But again, she rather just roll around with trash. I mean, she's sleeping with trash. She's sleeping with saltine trash. She's sleeping with swoop bang trash. She's sleeping with Quaker Oats trash. She's sleeping with Quaker Oats that got just as many baby mamas as a broke down ninja. She might as well got around there with Future if she was gonna deal with all of that. Cause Tony, living legend Braxton would never, ever put herself in no kind of situation like this. So if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Tamar, you ain't no different than Krishan. You ain't no different than Krishan. Except the difference is that your baby daddy is active in his kid life and he claims his kid and he takes care of his responsibilities. That trash bag don't even know who her baby daddy is. Is it Blueface? Do we know that it's Blueface? Who knows? Okay. 1 week it's Blueface. Next week it's not Bluetooth. 1 minute it's Bluetooth. This thing is not Bluetooth. Then you got some random ninja over here saying it's my baby. Then you got this one over here saying it's my baby. I mean, dude, do we know? Hell, we need to get Maury on the line so we can figure out what's going on. I mean, what's T, sis? I can't begin to really, I mean, at this point in time, that happened in November. Tamar, if you had this much energy and you cared this much, you would have handled this up in November. You would have said all this in November. We in January. They took a DNA on, I know they took a DNA on Zeus, but do I actually trust Zeus Network? Hell no. Shit. That's like, that's like some women expecting their baby daddy to pay the child support on time. I don't believe nothing Zeus got. It's a whole new year, and you now want to bring this up and have this energy because they dragging Tony. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you on my social media, think you're going to drag the living legend Toni Braxton, you just know you will be blocked and blessed in this good 2024. Cause I ain't gonna take no blasphemy from people who can't even write in cursive. I'm not even gonna take no blasphemy from nobody who can't write in cursive and can't read and or comprehend and or can't count me my change behind the Burger King counter. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm not. And I don't take nobody seriously that's really sitting here trying to defend Krishan, and I don't take anybody seriously that's sitting here trying to defend Tamar. Both of y'all have mental health issues, and you need to go lay on somebody's couch. Because if you think either one of them heifers is right, you need to get your head checked. I can't see it. It's the disrespect for me, and it's the fact that people don't care. I'm 38 years old. Ain't nowhere in the world I would be hanging out with anything with that, like the likes. Oh, I ain't turned 38 yet, but I'm turning 38 this year. Damn, I'm old. Ain't no way in hell I'll be hanging out with the likes of Krishan. No way. Especially when you have a brand. And I've made my mistakes with my brand in the past, and I've learned from them. And I feel like this, when you have things that are in place, you can't be around people that's reckless with their own brand. I'm gonna let you be reckless with your own, but you're not gonna be reckless around me. That's what you're not finna do. You can be reckless with whoever else you want to be reckless with, but you won't be reckless around me. And what I don't understand about Tamar is that you don't know how to read the room. And do I believe that Tommy Lee got some more mess on Quaker Oats, man? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think if you play with Tommy the wrong way, it'll get blasted out? Absolutely. Play with her. See what happens, Tamar. Because see, Tamar, you remind me of this chick I went to high school with. Was always bumping her gums and talking ish. And then when people was ready to go ahead and put the paws on her, she really didn't have, she want to back up and act like, you want to go run and tell somebody. No. If you about that life, why didn't you? Because see, if you was really about that life, if you was a real Baltimore girl, I'm going to tell you right now, they would have whooped Krishan right then and there. Wouldn't have been no stop. It would have been 2 pieces in the biscuit and boop, she would have been out of there. But it shows the fact that you're not really what you're trying to be. You so busy trying to fit in. And at damn near 50, you got to ask yourself, why is you still trying to fit in with children? Ask yourself that why. You trying to play with kids. Tricks are for kids, baby. I don't play with kids. I don't really understand it. I really don't get it. Rumors that are she's trying to get a reality show. A reality show about what? Her and Quaker Oats, man? What are they going to be talking about? Because his baby mamas don't like her neither. Wasn't that the tea going around? The baby mamas didn't like her? The baby mamas didn't like her? You absolutely right, sweet essence. Quaker Oats is only with her for clout. He don't want her. He doing exactly what the African guy David did. He's doing the same thing. Simply elegant one, I swear, on Instagram and Twitter, Toni was rude to her. Toni, if somebody come busting up through the prayer, you think I'm gonna hold hands with you? I think not. I'm not holding hands with nobody that's busting up through the prayer as if like, and you're drunk. And you can't tell me Toni didn't know that girl was drunk, that girl probably was smelling like all kinds of reefer and liquor. Toni don't need that kind of stress and drama. And Tamar know that. So again, all you needed was your sister to be your special guest. Why did you bring this girl out here? I don't understand, Toni. Tamar, I don't understand. I don't understand that. So Chef Don Don says, hate to compare. However, Tamar is just like Martell's slow hoe baby. Well, she is like coleslaw, hush puppy, curry. She is. And like I said, it's, Chef Don Don's motto this year is don't be a slow hoe. And there seems to be a lot of slow hoes running around this year, and I really don't understand it. How can, hey, Sweet Pea 724. How can you be this old and be this delusional and this not self-aware about yourself? At some point, there should be a time in which it kicks into you that you need to grow the hell up, but it seems not to be. And I'm gonna tell you, no shade about what I'm finna say, but all of them Braxton women, except for now, Trina really got herself together, and her and Vaughn are doing great. With the exception of Trina and Tracy. Tawana can't keep no nigga. Tamar can't keep no nigga. And Tony unfortunately can't keep no man. And I really believe it's all of the childhood trauma. I really honestly believe it. Cause it's even Mama E. I don't like to get on people's mamas, but Mama E she ain't for me. She ain't for me because I read that old lady down. I don't care. And y'all know, I don't care if you old, young, whoever, somebody, grandmama, mama, sister. My reads is bisexual and they transcend ages. I would read that old lady because Mama E still ain't over that hurt from her ex-husband. She's still running around here with pain to this day. And it don't even make no sense. And the problem is also they have enabled Tamar to do the things that Tamar is doing up until this day. And that's why Tamar acts the way Tamar acts. Tamar acts the way that she acts because the family has enabled her to act this way, and because of the stuff that they seen their mama go through, and their mama didn't put all that poison in the venom. This is why we always tell y'all as people that have to co-parent, and when the relationships don't work, don't pit the children against the other parent, because what happens is you create toxic adults that can't keep no relationship. It's just like that. She was talking about Quaker Oats kids like she was raising them. Matter of fact, I got a question. Now, I don't know if nobody knows this. Did Quaker Oats actually go and see his kids on Christmas since he was all up in the car with Tamar and all up with her? I never see that man with his children. Do he see them? Because it's giving a real future tea. That's what it's giving. Just saying, that's what it's giving. Because I don't never see that man with his kids. Do he even go around there and check on them kids? This is why y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this, but y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I'm telling y'all, just because you date outside your race don't mean it's better. I'm going to say it again for y'all that didn't hear me. Just because you date outside your race doesn't mean it's better. They got F-boys too. And clearly that's what this gives. Ooh, see, now I see Chris. See, that's why I see why you was over there with Krishan, because you got another Bluetooth. That's what you got. You got another Bluetooth. That's what you got. Quaker Oats man is another Bluetooth. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Martell blasted Carlos King in production. Carlos hasn't responded yet. And Carlos ain't going to respond to him. Okay? What y'all going to have to understand with these reality TV shows is that folks got to own their behavior. The camera can only use what you give it. You grown, accept it. Martell, you are a clown with them roach stomper shoes that you be around there, lying on Nell's porch and crying and begging. Sir, get off your ass, handle your business, and stop pining over Melody. She don't want you. Move on. And production around there at OWN Network, you wonder why people ain't watching the damn show? The reason why they ain't watching the damn show is because they're tired of you forcing Melody and Martell to have these conversations, and they do, and Melody does not want to be around this man. Stop it. Maybe y'all get somebody to watch that raggedy show. Moving on. Sorry, Carlos, you had to catch a string. I'm sick of Carlisha King. I'm sick of him. So glad I caught it live. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry. Yep, she is the problem. At a certain point, you have to self-reflect, and everyone isn't against you. And Tamar's lucky she hasn't got her butt kicked. Well, I keep saying that, and I just really feel like I don't know what it's gonna take for Tamar to really get to a point where she's gonna have to own it. I don't know what point that it's gonna take for her to have to really own it, but I feel like Tamar is. I feel like she don't want to really change it because she gets attention by acting the way that she acts. And again, it's kind of like that syndrome where people they constantly do mess and they constantly do stuff, but then there's always people that coddle and satisfy them. So at the same time, that's why they don't really self-reflect, and that's why they don't really want to fix it, because they still get the attention and they still get people that excuse the behavior. So why should I change it? Quaker Oats don't even see his kids. Baby mamas have been said, oh, well, allegedly he ain't seeing his kids. So he don't see his kids. Allegedly they was with him, allegedly. When? Because I didn't see no. Now, I don't follow Quaker Oats man or nothing. But it didn't seem. No shade to Pisces women. But I've learned this about Pisces women and men. Y'all are very selfish and self-centered. And see, Tamar is very selfish and self-centered, and she gonna want everything about her. And you got to realize at some point, Tamar only has one child with one man. She don't want to have to share her man. But see, that's where you don't fool la la with somebody that got 11 kids strewed all over America. Get you with somebody, but then it's hard at her age to find somebody that don't have a whole bunch of damn kids. No, actually, it ain't. Because Tamar could find a man. But see, some men ain't going to put up with Tamar's antics. All that foolishness and acting stupid and acting dumb. A real man ain't going to want to deal with it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I can't deal with no woman like that. And don't come on School of Love doing that. Don't come on my reality dating show acting a fool. Because even though John has told me I cannot get up from the date, he has told me I cannot get up from the date. So if I got to suffer through that date, I am drinking all of the tequila at the bar, because I am not dealing with no foolishness. I can't deal with I cannot deal with no insecure woman. I can't deal with no ignorant, loud woman. I can't deal with no woman out here acting like she's 6 years old. I can't do it. I can't. I don't care how fine you are, how good your edges is laid. I can't deal with that. It's too much. Grow up. Chef Don said he give me a Christmas daddy. You know, a Christmas, Father's Day, Easter. What's the rest of the holidays? He one of them daddies. He one of them daddies that only show up during the holiday. And Tamar, you busting it wide open for that? That's what you want? You can't tell me. So y'all mean to tell me all the eligible brothers in Atlanta, and this is what it's a shame and a scandal. Christmas daddy equal only come around to give gifts during Christmas. Okay, so can somebody tell me, do he even practice law? Do he even be handling any cases? Because he stay with Tamar all the time. Do he work? See, now I'm getting into this man business, and he ain't had shit to do with this live. I'm digging up trying to understand, do the man work or none of that. All I'm gonna say is, Tamar, I can't do it. I cannot. I cannot. I can't do it. I'm not gonna excuse it. You was wrong. James got hurt because of you. And James, if you're listening to this, come to the camera. James, you need to value your worth. I understand that Tamar is supposed to be your friend, but friends don't put you in situations like this, and friends don't do this to you. Friends don't allow you to get beat up in their presence, and friends don't put you in situations where people can cause you harm. Tamar is no one's friend. Tamar is no one's friend. And if you think that lady is your friend, she's not. She proved that to you in November when all this stuff happened. She didn't have your back. That you was online putting your cash app up to try to get your bills paid the next day. If anything, Tamar should have paid your bills for you. She should have paid your medical bills. She should have took care of everything because she put you in that situation. She did that. And at the end of the day, she ain't nobody damn friend. And if you think that's your friend, that's not your friend. That Tamar is not your friend. Tamar is not your friend. That lady is not your friend. She's not. There's no way that you can say that lady is your friend. Because if she was your friend, she'd have never put you in something like that. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. That is not a friend. That cannot be a friend. James Rationale, I implore you. Sir, you have talent. You can sing on tour with anybody. You ain't got to work for this lady right here. Because I'm going to tell you, people like that don't put you in situations that can cause you harm. That girl could have did a whole lot more damage than what she gave you. That was light. I hope that you press charges against her. Well, probably the state probably going to press charges. I mean, hell, I don't know, California, now that all these videos are leaking out and all of this stuff, especially that video of him after the fact and they were cleaning up his face, that definitely can probably get on down to the prosecution office down in California. At the end of the day, that's not a friend. If that's what you think is your friend, that's not a friend. That's really not a friend. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but that's truly not a friend. And Tamar, just know, just like when Chef be over there reading, Marie from Bell Collective, Sheree, and everybody else neck that he stay on, I'm staying on your neck for the duration of 2024, and to any other time that you make the news for some fool-la-la and some mess, I'm staying on you, Tamar, because at the end of the day, you are too old to be running around here acting like this. And you and Quaker Oats, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't gonna make it down the aisle, because I give it maybe, so we January 2nd? We'll see if y'all make it to March. Okay? Because I'm waiting for the next time he go sleep with another one of your enemies and then come back and play in your face. I want to see how many times you go back and forth with him. That I want to know that. Stephanie M., I heard there ain't any eligible guys in Atlanta. There's a shortage of men. I heard that too. They said it's like for every one man, it's like 10 to 15 women to one man. I don't know. I ain't heterosexual, so I don't know. But I do know this limited down there. Tamar is one of them women that just gotta say she have a man on principle. She do. Sweet essence, she do. Probably like Maurice. Ooh, Lord. Whoo. Stephanie said maybe Tamar doesn't have enough money to pay James' bills. Well, apparently they said she wasn't doing nothing and wasn't getting no work before LeTroy put the tour on. So I'm gonna implore to believe that as well. Sweet Essence says, go back to Auntie Patty Pie. She showed you who you was as a friend and brought you to her home and serenaded you and gave you a birthday party. Yeah, James need to get the hell away from Tamar. I can't even fool with Tamar. Child, they ain't gonna make it, and that's not even me being negative. They not gonna make it. They not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. Krishan and Tamar live for chaos and confusion, and that's why Tamar reached out to her. That Quaker Oats, that's a broke down Sonny Crockett. Well, I don't know what he doing, but I implore you, sir, that you lucky you got the one that you got, because many other women wouldn't have played that game with you. The real women that I know wouldn't have played that game with you. They wouldn't have allowed you to come back, and that's just on principle with me. Okay, that's just on principle. I can't give Tamar no more, because at this point in time, Tamar is despicable and crazy. And at this point, anybody coming on my social media arguing with me about Tamar Braxton, I don't have anything for you. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anything for you people that come on my stuff and talk to me about Tamar and try to tell me how Tamar is, and Tamar is this and Tamar that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Tamar is immature. Her and Quaker Oats man are the same thing as Snaggletooth and Bluetooth, one and the same. And that's all I got. I ate up Tamar today. I really ain't got no more for the heifer, because I can't stay on ignorance too long, and it really irritates me that this is the type of stuff that y'all go up for nowadays. But Tony, you ain't do nothing wrong, and I'm going to defend Tony Braxton to the end, and Tony Braxton slander will not be tolerated on my social media. You will be blocked immediately, okay? Immediately. I'm not playing with y'all children. Not. Damn kids. Ain't nothing but some damn kids. And that's my opinion on the whole situation. Oh, but again, well, I wouldn't have argued with that person, because that was clearly a bot. I went ahead, that was a troll, and I went ahead and blocked them on my end. But I'm glad you went ahead and cleared them out. I ain't arguing with people no more in 2020. If you gonna get it, okay, have a blessed day. Make sure you tune in to School of Love. Okay, and for those that don't know what School of Love is, School of Love is my new web reality dating series for the it ain't for exclusively, but it's highlighting the LGBTQIA plus community, and we trying to change the stereotypes that all of us is just, that we don't want love and we just all out here thotting and bopping. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all tune in for School of Love. It's coming out in the spring. Okay, gotta be careful of what I say, because production, watches all of my social media. I can't say nothing that is against my directive, because pretty soon, I'm gonna be bound by NDA and contract, so I can't be telling all the business. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for School of Love. Casting is closed. It did close on New Year's Eve, the 31st of December. So that's closed. And also, y'all make sure y'all go around there to Chef Don Don's channel tomorrow. Tomorrow is the King's birthday. Okay. I think the King said he turning 31. I think that's what the King said. It's the King's birthday. Y'all go around there, celebrate Chef Don Don. We have some major surprises that we have put together for his birthday. So y'all make sure y'all are subscribed to his channel, so that when we go live tomorrow at 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern, you are there in attendance. We have some great things that we going to show, and we got some surprises for Chef Don Don that he don't even know about, but he was been nosy this past week trying to find out about what is going on. Okay. Also, make sure y'all go and watch Hotline Bling Chat Room. It does come back. We were been on hiatus. This is the show that me and Chef Don Don executive produce. Okay. It drops every Friday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, 9:15 Central. Okay, we always have a kiki and a good time. We'll actually be filming this week's episode tonight, and there's a lot of things on the docket that we will be talking about. And child, this week's episode probably gonna be messy, so make sure y'all tune in on Friday as well. Well, I ain't got no more. Now here go Patches. See now, Patches, we go through this every time we get somewhere. Now Patches, School of Love After Dark, but in the light coming soon. Now okay, so I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of tea. So I was on New Year's Eve. I was on my Instagram live, and Patches was around there. Okay, and it was me, Don, and Journey. You know, we was talking, and you know, me and Don was talking about School of Love, and Patches started to be messy. Patches wanted to get super messy, and Patches want me to do a little something strange for a piece of change on this show. And I'm gonna tell Patches right now, you being messy, Patches. You being messy. You being messy, Patches. Okay? And this ain't finna turn into no OnlyFans or nothing. Okay? Cause see, y'all been trying to get this show to turn into an OnlyFans, and it's not. Now I had heard, okay. Look at Patches talking about lies. Now I had heard they might. Now this is what I had heard. Now I don't know, because I don't, you know, even though I'm executive producing, I don't actually I don't run it with the showrunner and the other producers. So I don't really run nothing. But they had said, this is what they had said, that Chef Don Don might do some, in his Patreon, it might be some extended episodes or a little bit of uncensored episodes over there behind the paywall, but y'all gonna have to pay for that. So that means y'all would have to sign up for Chef Don Don's Patreon in order to see that. Now, you said, who said that? I mean, it could happen, Patches. It could happen. We don't know. We don't know, Patches. We don't know what's gonna happen. But Patches, you gonna stop trying to instigate mess. Because see, you want my reality show to be messy. Y'all just want to see me with these women's. And I just really, I'm trying not to be messy. Y'all be messy. And I love you, Patches, but you be trying to be messy. And you know you be trying to be messy. Now, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get off here before I tell any more business and I get cussed out by production because they didn't tell me I didn't told y'all too much damn information about the show. So y'all make sure y'all support School of Love when it comes out. We have a lot of amazing things going on with School of Love. We also have a lot of amazing things going on with Hotline Bling chat room. You gonna be in Dallas on Thursday? Go ahead and send me a DM. Okay, go ahead and send me a DM on the thing, and maybe I'll come hang out with you. But see, I don't want you to be messy when I come hang out with you, Patches, because I feel like you're gonna be messy. Okay. So go ahead and send me. Let me know when you touch down in Dallas, since you say you always be here all the time. See, y'all be trying to see. And I sent, you know what? And I sent in suggestions to production today for some dates so that y'all can see. Oh, and Hotline Bling season 2 casting is coming. So I think Don is in the chat. So I think we're on episode 7. I think we only have do we have 2 or 3 more episodes left on? If you could tell me in the chat. I think we have 2 or 3 episodes. So what will happen is soon I can't say that because they're gonna get mad at me. Soon I should be starting to I can't say that. Can I say that? I will be filming soon for my show. And so what will happen is we will then, as I'm filming for okay, we got three more episodes of Hotline Bling Chat Room. So after that, then I will be filming for School of Love, which y'all will get that in the springtime. And then while School of Love is filming, we will be casting for Hotline Bling Chat Room. So y'all make sure y'all are paying attention to Dawn and my lives and content, because I'm going to start getting back on my content. I know I'm behind y'all. I took a break, but I'm back with the jump off. I got to get back into it. So I got to catch up on all my reviews. So I'm going to just start dropping videos every day this week. Once I kind of go ahead and get in there, I'm going to start doing my videos and my reviews. So look out for that this week. I'm going to start dropping some videos. And then I'm going to start doing some story times with y'all, because Coach Courtney, Simply Elegant One, loves my story times, and she says I should do my story times again. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my story times again, and try to get all of that together. And we appreciate it. Thank you, Just Patches. And I just want everybody to support what Chef Don Don is doing. He's doing amazing things with his production company. That's why I want y'all to go around there and say happy birthday to him tomorrow and celebrate him, because he's doing some great things. And your boy is about to be in front of the camera a lot, so y'all gonna get tired of me in 2024. So we're gonna be doing all that, and I'm getting a text. I am. I'm happy. I'm back. And I just want y'all to enjoy it. Like, for real. Y'all getting in my business and in my personal life and my dating life. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to be in front of cameras. I am really going to be out here, like, in front of the camera. So y'all get to see my dating life. And maybe it'll spin off into something else. And if I choose any woman on the show, please don't be going around there harassing her on her social media. Because I know some of y'all, some of my damn followers, y'all crazy. Don't go around there harassing that lady on her social media, okay? Because I know how y'all is. Yeah, warm up your vocals, because who was it that said you had a good voice? Oh, that was Chef. Yeah. Make sure you... Now, Patches, for real. Now, Patches, you need to do some of the voiceovers for the episodes, Patches. We got to get you on the voiceovers. Thank you. Thanks for letting us in your life. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Just Patches, we got something for y'all. We gonna want you the birthday link is gonna be available soon, and we gonna send it out to everybody so y'all can come up and tell Chef happy birthday. So make sure you warm your vocals, okay? Me. Get your vocals in, okay? So you can sing happy birthday tomorrow. Cause I didn't heard about your voice. And, that's all I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's what I had heard. I heard you got that vocal. So you make sure you gonna come on around there and drop. And you'll be able to go ahead and sing happy birthday. Yes, if I don't pick any of the women or I don't find a connection, it is a possibility for a season 2. So there's kind of like a few scenarios we kind of tweeting around. If I don't make a connection on season 1, we possibly could go to a season 2. And or if I do make a connection with someone on season 1, it possibly could be a spin-off maybe into our dating life. And then if the dating life goes well, maybe, I did tell Chef that he could do the wedding special. If there is a wedding special, he could do the wedding special. So all of this stuff is coming soon. I just want y'all to know that thank you for being here and being patient with me and supporting me. For those that have been supporting me from day one and held it down with me, even when I was going through what I was going through, y'all have always been there and been riders for me, and I totally appreciate it. You probably will see a lot of content creators. You'll probably see a lot of content creators reviewing my show as well. I know Really Be TV, shout out to her. She's going to be reviewing it. And if y'all ain't into Really Be TV's content, y'all make sure y'all get over there and get into her content. She's got some really good content. Jeremy Speaks got some really good content. Make sure y'all go around there and get in with Scotty. Scotty Gang around there. Giving you the real TT. T says I'm his side piece of trade. So yeah, go on in and subscribe. I heard Schoolboy finds love during season 5. See, Patches, you being messy. Season 5. We ain't even got one film. Why we gotta be season 5? Thank you. I appreciate it, Andrea Delilah. We ain't even got, I know we're not 5 seasons in. Like, what is you trying to make this Flavor of Love mixed in with Real and Chance mixed in with I Love New York? Don't do that, Patches. Don't do that. And I gotta get off of here because I gotta film in a couple of hours. I gotta film soon. You being messy, Patches. You being absolutely messy. And see, this is why I be telling you every time you come on something with me, you be being messy, Patches. It's just being messy. Stop being messy. You can't stop. Okay, I didn't talk about Tamar. I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. I'm finna go try to get something to eat, and then I gotta film at 7:15. I gotta be on time because Chef Don Don will talk about me if I'm not on time, and I don't feel like hearing his mouth. I love you too, Patches, and I know you're gonna be supporting the show. So that's even beautiful to me. Yeah, I don't need Chef Don Don hollering at me talking about you an executive producer and you late. So I love y'all. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Check out this trailer on the way out.
The Chef Don Don Productions presents School of a Love, honey. The Chef Don Don Productions presents School of a Love, honey. A new LGBTQ web reality series in the big city of Dallas, Texas. If you are interested in dating a schoolboy, make sure you get those applications in right now, just in time for school to be in session.